What is going on, everybody? Jamie Shaw here on the Absolute Basketball Experience, and on today's episode of A Scout's Reaction, we're going to take a look at 6'9", 2022 Deante Green of Christ School in Arden, North Carolina. With North Carolina's big three, MJ Rice, Jaden Bradley, Jalen Hood Schifino, all leaving the state, a lot of people are talking about Green now becoming the #1 prospect in North Carolina's 2022 class. So we wanted to take a look at his sophomore season highlights and see what his game is all about. Green, on the national scale, was recently ranked number 82 by Rivals.com, and his offer sheet matches that type of ranking, with the likes of LSU, NC State, Ole Miss, Houston, Tennessee, Wake Forest, Xavier, Virginia Tech, DePaul, Texas A&M, etc. In all, over 17 offers have come in for Deante Green. So today we're going to take a look at his sophomore season highlights as posted to Huddle. You can check that in the description below. Get the link there. Watch the full video there. But before we get into it, we ask the normal. If you would, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like this video, give it the thumbs up, and comment in the section below what you think about Green's game, who he reminds you of, all that type of stuff. Let us know in the comment section below, Deante Green, what you think after you subscribe, after you like this video. But without further ado, here is sophomore season Green highlights on the Absolute Basketball Experience with Jamie Shaw. Thank you guys very much. Here we go. Off the rip, three-pointer. Second clip, another one. Listed here at 6'9", Deante Green's ability to shoot the ball, his comfort level, as you see here on the ball, nice little spin move in the paint. It provides matchup problems. That type of size with that type of skill set, the ability to pull bigs away from the rim. Traditionally, bigs like to stay close to the rim, one, because their lack of mobility, two, also for the rim protection. Rim protection is a great equalizer within the game of basketball. If you have a guy who's 6'9", shooting threes and playing on the perimeter, that pulls the rim protection out or forces you to guard him with a smaller type of player. And there goes another one. Catch and shoot three. Man, he lets that thing go. As you notice, he catches with great balance. His ability to attack some closeouts there. Nice little, showing a little bit of verticality on that. He catches it with good balance, finding the soft spot there in the defense, turning around, knocking it down. I love it how in the last one where he caught the ball in the mid-range, he caught the ball and immediately turned to face the basket to see kind of where the defense was and figure that out. He saw that he was wide open. He had the feel that there was nobody there on him. Let it go. There he goes again right there, flashing, turns immediately to the basket. Obviously, the guy on the offensive end of the floor is most dangerous when he's facing the basket with the ball in his hands. He has the wherewithal to catch it in the paint, turn, and go directly to the basket. There you go, two hands, off verticality. Here he goes getting out, dunking. Ooh, poor guy. Caught that body. Nice little putback rebound there. 42 is just having a day of them. Again, there you go. You notice the balance that he catches it on. He catches it with 2 feet square to the basket. On that one, he shot it. On a couple previous ones, there you go again, shooting it on that. He attacked the closeout. His ability to catch it on balance, feet shoulder width apart, all that type of stuff facing toward the basket. His ability to get downhill off that or to shoot the ball to range off of that. That's, again, another dangerous thing that Deante does very well. There you go, catch and shoot three. Big time rebound on that one. Another catch and shoot three. Consistent release point, high release point. Getting it, pushing the break, finishing at the basket. Full length of the floor there, completely under control. When you're big, catches the ball, grab and go. It's a great asset to him to be able to kind of push the break, put the defense on his heels, and have guards that can fill the lane. But it's also even more of an asset for him to be able to kind of make decisions off of that and play under control within that, not getting out of control, drawing unnecessary foul calls. Some stuff on the block there, as you see, going over his left shoulder, little jump hook. You see he's posting up down low there over his left shoulders. So, in watching this video, what all did we see from Green? Well, first off, his size to skill combination. It's relatively unique and it is pretty advantageous for him to be listed at 6'9", but have the ability to put the ball on the floor, have the ability to score the ball and shoot the ball for multiple levels of the floor as well. That allows him to take advantage of mismatches. That allows him to take advantage of, smaller guys on the block, bigger guys out on the perimeter, and kind of feel his way through the game as to where his matchups are, and where to go and where to create those mismatches at throughout the course of a game. Also, he has incredible confidence in his ability to kind of handle the ball and play the game. As you can see here, the catch and shoot was quick release, got the ball off. He was set, great base, consistent release point, high up, and all of that type of stuff. And he had confidence putting the ball on the floor. He was grabbing it, turned quickly, surveyed the floor, and then was able to push the ball up, to where typically he would finish at the rim, or at least he did in this highlight film. He moves very well, finding the soft spots in the defense in the half-court game. There were multiple times there where you saw that he would flash from the low post to the high post or to the middle of the zone in order to find open space to be able to turn around quickly, receive the pass, and get the shot off quick. That's a good thing to be able to see his IQ in moving off the ball, finding the soft spots in the defense, finding his spots that he's able to go into and create those mismatch areas. Also, as we alluded to earlier, smaller guys on the block. He showed in this video, he would set a wide base, especially on that last clip, wide base there on the block, caught it, went over his left shoulder, showed some touch there with that. And he showed some good footwork, both on the move, on the bounce, as well as on the block. He did a number of spin moves there. Now, I'm not a huge fan of spin moves in the paint, but it wasn't necessarily a spin move. It was more so of a drop step into a kind of a left-handed hook type of deal. So it was more so of a – it wasn't necessarily a spin move per se, but there were a couple spin moves in there as well. But it was more so of a drop step into a left-handed hook on the opposite side. But he showed good footwork throughout the course of it, improving where we're looking at just kind of overall athleticism. He showed some vertical ability there. He showed the ability, kind of get up, dunked on a couple kids, both one hand, two-handed off the thing. A lot will be asked of him at the next level, either protecting the rim or moving his feet on defense. And those questions will need to be answered. You couldn't necessarily see that in the highlight film here. And also rebounding. There are quite a few times in this where he was leaking out. Now, I don't know if that was due to the defensive set that they were in with him playing the top part of a trap or whatnot, because it was highlights and it wasn't a full film game. A lot of leak outs there. Rebounding and then overall athleticism are two areas where he's continued to improve, and it'll be interesting to see. We couldn't glean much information from a highlight film with that as we watch him continue throughout the season. But what does all of that mean? With all the positives and a couple of the things that he's still improving on, what does all of that mean in the overall scheme of things? Green is a matchup problem. As we have said constantly, he is a matchup problem on the floor. He's able to spot what the defense is giving him, whether it be a smaller guy to match up with his perimeter skills or a larger guy to kind of match up with his size, and then take advantage of that throughout the course of a game, either through his ball handling on the perimeter or through his jump shooting on the perimeter to pull gravity kind of as a corner shooter or even a spot shooter with a pick and pop five. With his size as the listed 6'9", you can kind of move him around, especially offensively, anywhere from the 3 through the 5 position in an offense, and have a lot of versatility in there with him. But he's also a threat to grab and grow off the rebound. Grab the rebound. He was able to, under control, attack the transition and get the ball up the floor. Again, the question will remain defensively. With his not being a rim protector, will he be able to defend and move his feet along the perimeter? And what will he give you on the defensive end? And despite his vast array of perimeter skills, at the next level, he will be asked to defend and rebound on the floor. Offensively, though, he puts it on the floor. He attacks the rim. He shoots the three. He pulls the gravity. There's a lot to like, and it's easy to see why all these high major offers have come in for him, because he has a vast array of offensive ability and offensive skill that translates. This kind of the way the game is going these days with this type of size, with this type of offensive skill, and all that type of stuff. He was set to play with the CP3 16s this summer. And who knows if they'll be able to play, if they're going to play this summer or not. But there are some definite questions in here that, he should have to answer. His offer sheet is pretty vast and robust, and it's very exciting to see kind of the steps that he's taking since this sophomore season highlights and the steps that he's taken in this. But as far as the rankings go it's very easy to see as to why there are a lot of people sitting there saying that Deante Green should be the number one player in the state of North Carolina for this 2022 class. There's a ton there. He does a ton of stuff very well, and he does a ton of stuff at a high level, and the offer sheet kind of matches all of that. But so there you have it, a scout's view on Deante Green, 6'9", 2022 prospect from Christ School in Arden, Virginia. We took a look at a sophomore huddle highlights. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to share it across your platforms. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like the video. And let us know in the comment section below what you think of Deante, prospect-wise, what you think of him as a player comp, all that type of stuff. But until next time, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I am JB Shaw on the Absolute Basketball Experience. We'll see you next time.